Thanksgiving just about a week away, and with prices soaring at the grocery store, many people are looking to save money as they shop for their turkey dinner supplies.
This is the time. Joining us right now with some money-saving tips, Bobbi Rebell, personal finance expert at Tally. Nice to have you on Good Day. What is Tally?
So Tally is a great app. It helps you pay down your debt in the most efficient way possible because it uses machine learning, which is so cool. And also, we know how expensive it is to have debt. Tally can get you a personal line of credit, much lower rate, and then, of course, it can be paid off as much as twice as fast. So it's a great resource for people to save money. But we're going to talk about turkey.
We're going to talk about turkeys because that's in your wheelhouse, right? Saving money, getting something back. You got some new information on how much turkey dinner is going to cost.
It's going to hurt. Just out today, the American Farmers Bureau says it's up 20%. So that's up. I think that might be more than the taxi prices you were talking about earlier.
Please, I don't know.
It's brutal.
All right. Give us the first tip.
So the first tip is something that maybe you're going to get some eye rolls for, but I want people to do it anyway because if we're honest, we don't really do it. I need people to shop their pantry and their freezers first. Actually take the time. I did it last night. I found these like gourmet breadcrumb stuffing things that we've used in the past that we just forgot about. And they've been sitting there and they're great. So do that. Make sure you actually know what you already have so you don't double buy. And then this is also talk to your guests. Make sure nobody's changed their eating habits. A lot of people became vegan or whatever, or pescatarian. You might not have as many turkey eaters as you think.
So maybe you don't need that much turkey. I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do with a bottle of vodka and some crackers in my fridge. We couldn't create some kind of interesting.
You know what? You can grind up the crackers and make something good. I see a pie crust, Bianca.
We gotta be creative, right? Talk to us about maybe some other things in terms of people are like, should I just buy a pre-made turkey and compare it to should I go get one, make it, do the time? Because some people say like time is money too.
Time is definitely money, and I love that question because very often you'll go, for example, we all know about the Costco chickens where it might be cheaper to buy it pre-made. So actually do the legwork and find out what is available pre-made. You may have some good deals, especially if you buy things in what is a, like a set bundle of things. I mean, we all get stuck on these traditions where we're like, this is what we do every year. I say the tradition this year is go for the deals and enjoy it. Try different things. See what's out there. This is a time to experiment. Maybe try a few new dishes.
Like tofurkey?
Whatever works.
Rosanna's rolling her eyes. She doesn't want to try
turkey.
But I definitely don't like tofurkey.
But we talk about sticking to our list when we go shopping. You don't have to have your basic list so you buy the things that you need, but be open-minded about not sticking to your list because a lot of places may have specials on things that could be the ingredients for an amazing dish, or as you say, a pre-made dish to make your life a little bit easier. It can be a mix and match.
Anything else too?
Well, I'm wondering, should you pay with a credit card? Should you pay with cash? How do you do that? Because sometimes those things come back to haunt you and then you wind up really kind of spending more than you thought you were going to do.
Because we get caught up in the moment and so we're just swiping away. And when we swipe away, we don't always see the prices. So it's important, I think, to do what works for you. In many cases, it may be a debit card or even, call me crazy, but cash. And that way you have a much better sense of what you're spending.
What about getting the points on
the points are good only if you're going to pay it off in full every month. And that's where, for example, we talked about Tally. Tally can come in and help you pay down your debt in a more efficient way, get you less stressed out, more cash in your pocket, and that's what you want. So it depends who you are. If you are someone, Bianca, that's going to pay off your credit card every month, absolutely go for the points. But if you are someone that kind of is embarrassed and not telling anyone, but you know yourself, you're not going to be able to pay that bill, really be careful, be thoughtful, be intentional, and try to avoid adding to that debt.
The other thing that's a good suggestion is like ask people to make a little something.
I think that this is the
because
best
sometimes
part.
I know when I come to your house, I don't always like what you're serving. So at least I know I have one dish I can eat.
Okay. So
and it's the cheapest way to do this, right?
True. Well,
why are people against potlucks?
This is all in how you present it to your
I shouldn't say
guests.
that. Right.
It's all in how you communicate with your guests. So, for example, when you're asking them if they still eat turkey or meat, and meat is one of the most expensive things, ask them, is there a dish that's special to you? Something from your own childhood, something that you love to make that you can bring. And the great thing about this is, number one, it takes the pressure of them to find sort of a hostess gift because that's something they're going to spend cash on. It's expensive for them. It's often stressful to even shop for it. And then number two, as part of your conversation at the Thanksgiving dinner table, guess what you can talk about? Their dishes and the history of them and their Thanksgiving.
You don't like them?
Because she makes hers with hot Fritos.
But you know what? You can avoid You avoid politics. That's where I was going.
That's a good
definitely
idea.
avoid politics.
That is a good
And
idea.
that's what you want.
We like that option. What
yeah.
about like asking your guests, hey, can you pitch in $20 a person, $15 a person?
Oh my!
Is that weird? Is that
I
rude?
think
Yes.
that might be a little weird. Yes, but you know what? If they say I don't have a dish I want to make, say, can you make a centerpiece or something
Okay.
homemade?
Bring
Or they can
dessert.
bring
Yeah.
dessert. You can absolutely buy a dessert.
A bottle of
You can-
wine.
Yes,
You're
a
right.
bottle of wine. A bottle of, let's say they have some craft beer they like. Something cute and fun, again, with the story, so we can avoid talking about politics. Something fun that adds to the conversation and kind of breaks the ice.
Yes.
There are ways to save a
Yeah.
few bucks.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
By bringing some hot Cheetos mac
Hot
and cheese.
Cheetos, mac and cheese. Nobody's going to want to eat that.
I mean, my
anyway.
parents eat it anyways.
So, Bobbi, where can people find you?
So absolutely. So you can learn more about Tally at meettally.com, and you can find out more about me at bobbirebell.com.
All right.
Thank
Check
you.
the pantry first. We like
Check
that.
the
Start with
pantry
that.
first.
There
Do
are
it.
things in
Don't
there.
be lazy.
I
Yeah,
agree.
There's
there
more in
are
there than you
things.
know.
Bobbi, thanks.